Cancer, welcome to my channel, Growing with Grace. I am Grace, a psychic medium, intuitive astrologer, and tarot reader. While I'm new to the world of YouTube and podcasting, I bring a lifetime of experience in spiritual guidance, as well as various forms of divination. So the reading I'm going to be doing for you guys is the 2025 Spring Equinox New Year, which occurred on March 20th. We know that spring is a time of renewal and rebirth. Some of us are spring cleaning, changing out our winter clothes for spring clothes, out with the old, in with the new. So I'm going to break this reading up into a few different parts. We're going to start off with astrology, move into finances and career, then love, get some ancestor messages, and at the very end, I'm going to get some messages from my own personal deck that I made myself that I use for my clients and now for you guys. So we're going to jump straight into the astrology. On March 20th was the spring equinox, and at that time, we had an Aries stellium. So with various planets in the sign of new beginnings, the house where you have Aries located is lit up like a Christmas tree. For Cancer rising specifically, this transit takes place in your 10th house. The 10th house represents reputation, professional achievement, moral condition, direction, life goals, prestige, and position. This energy is cardinal energy. So also, those of you with Sun, Moon, and Venus placements that are cardinal signs, Aries, Libra, Cancer, you are feeling these energies heavy as well. Pisces receives an honorable mention through this whole thing because in order for us to have new beginnings, we have to have endings. So we end the astrological year with Pisces. So there is a significant transit that has already occurred on March 30th, which is Neptune transition from the sign of Pisces into Aries. Once again, endings into new beginnings. So with that transition, any long-term things that have been themes in your life, in whatever areas of your life that have been occurring since 2011, you will start to see a transition and a big push in that arena, and hopefully pushing you on to a new beginning, and a new start. Because if with Pisces, it's the end of the zodiac sign. I always say by the time we get to Pisces, we learned that lesson and it's time for us to move on to learn another one. Okay. So let's see here. So for Cancer rising and those with significant cardinal placements in your big three, you might step into a leadership position, starting your own project, gain recognition, stay open to unexpected chances, trust your instincts, and some of you may need to update your social media profiles, your LinkedIn profiles, because people are going to begin to notice you, okay? This period can also be confusing, challenging your sense of direction and purpose. If you tie your work to your life's meaning, you may face disillusionment through personal defeats or misrepresentation. I tell people, don't tie yourself to the title, okay? Stay more focused on what it takes. If you're trying to be a mother, be a good mother. If you're trying to be a husband, be a good husband, but also be a good person. Try not to always tie yourself to the title, but just doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do, and honoring yourself that you're a human being first, okay? Be cautious of deceiving others or being deceived, as it could have negative consequences. So, watch out for shady people. If it look too good, it sound too good, it's too good to be true. You may have opposition from others who may discourage your progress, and they may try to some of you may be wanting to reconsider your career path, and some people may not agree with that, or some people may not understand that. Don't let that detour you. Don't try to justify what it is that you're trying to do. Be true to yourself and really focus on your self-expression and making the necessary moves and changes in your life that you feel are necessary for you, versus how other people feel or how other people or care about other people's opinions. Okay. You're going to have to detach your identity from your profession. This transit supports work and social services, helping disadvantaged groups or those with emotional issues. Engaging in such work can be fulfilling and non-destructive. You might also develop an interest in psychic or spiritual matters, potentially integrating them into your profession. Okay, I've seen people that are psychiatrists and psychologists. Some of them are spiritual and they incorporate tarot or spiritual or astrology into their therapy sessions as well for those clients that are receptive or they feel more comfortable in that type of environment. Okay. So with that being said, we're going to go on from the astrology portion and we're going to move into finance and career. Cancers. So just even piggybacking off of the astrology and this transit occurring in your 10th house, which is the house of career. We know that is Capricorn energy, our CEOs of the zodiac sign. Some of you are going to be challenged regarding your worthiness in your job, being attached to your title or being attached to how people see you or other people's opinions of you. You're going to have to disattach your worthiness from how the world views you versus yourself. Okay. I have a few Cancers in my spiritual home, my spiritual group. I have a big brother that is a Cancer. So I have some people that are close to me that are Cancer signs that are absolutely amazing people. Highly mothering and fathering energy. If I call on him right now, dead in the middle of the night and say, I need you to come, he's not even going to ask. He's going to say, what address? He may even say, what type of attire do I need to have on? But outside of that, no questions asked. He's going to show up. Very, very protective of the people that you love and care about. Some of you are going to have to focus on communication. And this type of communication this year you guys are going to need to have is going to be direct and to the point. Say what you mean and keep the emotions out of it. Fuck them feelings. Okay? We're going with what's written in black and white. We're going with the facts, okay? Because that's what's going to get you guys into that next level, into that new position. Some of you are going to leave companies and going to go into companies and going into better positions. Some of you could be in positions where headhunters are going to come recruit you for other companies. Some of you are going to have to be flexible in how you define your career or how you define who you are or what your value is. You're going to have to maybe look at things a little bit differently. I keep this whole disattaching from your profession or your title. This is a year of relaxation. I'm hearing that a lot of you have done so much work. Some of you are the center of your jobs. Some of you, your jobs, like when you're not there, everything falls apart. What are we going to do? Some of you have positions where you're not on call, but people still call you. Your boss is really not your boss. You're your boss's boss. A lot of you tend to go to positions and even when you go to a new job, you now become the it person, the go-to person. And some of y'all, frankly, is tired of this shit. Let me tell you something. A little secret. And here's the thing with cardinal signs, particularly. We're not really good at this, but my second mama used to always tell me, girl, don't go there showing the fuck out at first. You know what I'm saying? Ease your way into that thing. You know what I'm saying? Ease your way into that thing. Don't just go in there showing them everything you can do. You know what I'm saying? No, ease your way into that thing. Just give them a little bit at a time. Because what happens is we begin to take on everything. And also you guys become the mothers and fathers of so said employment offices. Everybody come to you with their problems and their troubles. And now you guys don't even have time for yourself. You up here performing on 10,000, getting it all done. And you over here mothering, father, auntie, and uncle, and above preacher, pastor, evangelist, therapist. It's time for you guys to enjoy the journey and all the hard work, and step into this position. But don't let the position be who you are. Be proud of where you are. Yeah, I did the damn thing. Yeah, I am this. I am that. But don't be so attached to the title of it. Okay? Some of you are going to receive a lot of support. Some of you are going to have women in your life that come in to support you, that are going to mention your name in rooms that you never thought your name would be mentioned in. Some of you are being rewarded for some of the good deeds you have done. Some of you for a lot of the zodiac signs, I'm getting social media, an increase in social media presence. Some of you do need to update your LinkedIn so people can see what you're about. Some people are going to find you by way of your LinkedIn. Some of you will be having different speaking engagements you're going to be invited to. Some of you are going to ask to be on boards of nonprofit organizations. Some of you are going to be asked to help write academic books. Some of you are going to be asked to step into certain positions of academia, positions of affluence. Some of you, not some of you, you guys are going to need to do some grounding exercises, some meditating, spending some time out in nature during the warm months, because you're going to have an influx of finances, but the influx of emotions are going to come right with it, because you're going to have people that are going to want to ride your coattail of success. And do not let people use your name to open doors for them when they were not there while you were building the road to the door. Okay? Okay, we're going to move on to love. We're going to split that into singles, couples, and then long-term relationships / marriages. And let's see here. We're going to do singles first. Singles for the 2025 New Year. Singles. Some of y'all are going to enter into some long-term relationships. Some of you may be entering into some poly type relationships, or some third party ships that you're unaware of. If somebody tell you that they like men and women, believe them. Accept it for what it is. If you want to partake. If not, don't try to change. Don't try to make yourself the better person or the better gender. No. Believe what the fuck you heard and place yourself accordingly. Sometimes cancers want to go and save people. That's not your job. Okay? It is not your job. Those singles that are looking for, and this is friendship that's actually coming up, meaningful friendships. I see an increase in meaningful friendships that can transition into meaningful relationships, especially dealing with my LGBTQIZ community, especially dealing with this Cancer energy. Some of you are starting to acknowledge or be open, or be more open to other things in your relationship, other experimenting sexually. But singles, I need you guys to be careful because you guys are singles, and a lot of you are looking for that relationship and looking for that perfect love. Some of you can get hurt in the midst of trying to become something or fit into something that you feel someone else wants. Those of you that want a relationship, those of you that are seeking that companionship, I encourage you and I implore you to start with friendship first. Some of you may develop friendships with people, and then by way of that friendship, you meet your person, whoever your person is. Okay? Um, this isn't a time for you to ignore any red flags. You see a red flag, you turn around. If you see a red flag and you still want to play with it, and it's still a red flag, and turn your ass around when you get done playing, okay? But be very intentional about what it is that you want. Be very intentional when you're writing your prayers and you're journaling about what it is. And also, when you're being intentional, stop doing the opposite of what the fuck you want. Make that make sense. And I'm saying it from a place of love because I have a Cancer rising too. Cat calling kettle. Cat black. We're going to move on to my couples. Okay. We're going to see what we have for the 2025 New Year from my couples. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Oh, my couples. Hey, y'all dancing at home. Y'all feeling good. Y'all eating good. Can I come to the barbecue? Can I come? Because I know that food good. I know that music good. I know that home smells good. It's nice and comfy. Y'all couples, y'all gonna be playing cards and stuff. Y'all gonna be playing board games. Y'all gonna be playing dominoes and things. Invite me. I want to come. Because this year is y'all in love. But y'all in love with life. Yes, together and separately. I'm loving that. Yes, let's see here, couples. Woo-hoo. Yes, I love it. Love, yeah, baby, love is in the air. Okay, love is in the air, and y'all around here fucking. Y'all deep diving. Okay, y'all saying, hey, I'm open. I'm willing. You know what I'm saying? Come on, boo. What it is you want to do? You know what I'm saying? Let's go out to a new restaurant. Let's go and try some new things. Let's research some stuff. Everybody got to know what we doing. Everybody got to know what we like. That's between me and you. That's going to help us in our relationship. That's going to help us become closer. That's going to increase our intimacy. Okay? And what I feel is y'all are protecting that fiercely. Okay? Y'all don't give a fuck about what nobody got to say. Okay? None of y'all. This is my relationship. Shut the fuck up. Okay? This may not be for you, but this is for me. This is what it is for me. Some of y'all are being very open and honest with your partner about what it is that you want and desire. Some of y'all are drawing a line in the sand and saying, if you don't fucking give it to me, I'm doing any motherfucking way. So we can do this the easy way. We can do this the hard way. Which one do you want? Some of you are tired of being taken for granted. And you're like, well, you know what? I'm going to go over here and I'm going to show you what it feels like for me to take my love away. Okay. And when you learn your lesson, you can come on back. I'm going to bake you some cupcakes. I'm going to feed you some strawberries. You're going to rub me down and we're going to make up and we're going to have good sex and make good love. But you're going to understand that you're never going to do that shit to me again. Couples, cardinal energy, cancers. Y'all are loving on each other, but y'all ain't taking no shit either. I love to see it. We're going to move on to long-term relationships and married couple. Though I said married couples. Well, it's still a couple. Let's see here. Okay, let's see for our long-term. When I think of long-term, I'm thinking 15 years and over. 10 years and up. Let's see here. Lord, this is some specific stuff. And I'm hearing that there's going to be some unveiling of arranged marriages. Like this, some of y'all have had arranged marriages, and I'm not talking just for sex purposes or sexuality purposes. I'm talking about business purposes. I got this business in your name, or we did good, together regarding money and shit like that. Yeah, this ain't. Yeah, motherfuckers. Yeah, this is over. Some of y'all is like, no, 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 and no. Some of y'all feel like your partner is not helping you at home with the family things at home, that there's not a balance between chores and cooking and cleaning and things with the kids and homework and dealing with extended family and caring for elders. There's an imbalance there. Some of you are contemplating stepping out. Some of you have stepped the fuck out. And some of y'all just want to run the fuck away from everything. Some of y'all just want to get the fuck away from them kids and your mate. Okay. Some of you that are having financial problems in your relationship, uh, I see that that either partner, however this goes, is trying to help you fix it. They're really trying their best to be a provider for you. They understand where they lacked. They understand that as you being a Cancer or having dominant Cancer placements, that you thrive on stability. And they have taken that aspect of your personality for granted, or I hate saying so much. Not acknowledging what it is that you need as a person, as an individual. They have more so focused on what it is they have wanted, or just been in their own mind, or not even being considerate of you. And you will start to see a change this year of your partner becoming more open to uncomfortable discussions, making necessary changes. I also see some truths being revealed regarding health issues. Uh, People married and long term, that's what we're talking about. Some of you have illnesses or things that have come along regarding your health that you have not divulged to your partners. Some of you will be talking about these things. Some of you will be moving past infidelity in your relationship. Some of you will be finally healing that that 3 to 5 year period in your relationship that was very tumultuous. Some of you will begin family counseling with your children and separately. Some of you will change up how you parent. Some of you that have recently, you can be together for 10, 15 years and still ain't had no kids and just not having a child. But those of you that have recently had a child, even if your child is 1 or 2, you're still suffering from postpartum depression. Your partner is going to realize how much this has affected you, and also the household, and how much they could have been more helpful in this arena. And they're going to try to get you help, as well as attend sessions with you as well. Try to be more group minded. Some of you some of you that are empty nesters and your children have moved on to college or they have their own families now. Some of you are going to start to get that old thing back or travel more and just start to enjoy life more together and not take life as seriously. And some of y'all just gonna plain and simple get caught cheating with your hand in the damn cookie jar. Okay. So let's move on to ancestor messages, which is a pick a card. You're going to pick a number between 1 and 3. If you need to pause the video to pick your number, ask your gods, your goddesses, your ancestors, any spirits or whomever you pray to, which number you should pick. I'm using For the Birds deck by Dawning Dream. She has a YouTube channel, Miss Z. I purchased these on her website. Okay. Let's see here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so for those of you that pick card number 1, empty work. The spiritual work was ineffective. So for those of you that feel as though that there are outside entities or energies or things that are holding you back from doing what it is that you need to do, your ancestors are telling you it's not that, it's you. Sometimes we have so much going on that, we feel as though this is draining me and this is draining me. And if this didn't happen, this wouldn't be going on. And if that didn't happen. And the reality is that the answer and the stagnation and the delays are lying within. Those of you that are spiritual, who practice or conjure workers or different forms of divination, the work they tried to work did not work because your ancestors had your back. But those of you that are claiming that, my God, I'm being worked, that's the only reason these things are happening. No, it is you. And your ancestors tired of your shit and they've been reaching out to touch you to get your attention. So if you don't want to have to keep getting reached out and touched and they have to keep getting your attention in an unpleasant way, I suggest that you listen to what they're saying and do what it is that you know that you need to do. Cancers, I understand it takes a lot. A lot of us suffer from seasonal depression. We take on other people's emotions. Everybody, mama, daddy, auntie, uncle, preacher, therapist, psychologist, all that. And I get it. But some of it is our own fault because we are taking, I say we because I'm a Cancer rising, so I can resonate. We take on too much and we don't want to tell people no because we don't want to let people down. This is the season of going to your shell. Your shit ain't my shit. Your karma ain't my karma. Stop putting your hand in to save other people and your ass won't get big. Okay. For those of you that pick card number 2, let's see. We have learning, uncovering more wisdom. So some of you are going back to school. Some of you are researching your family history. Some of you are taking additional courses to brush up on maybe some coding or cybersecurity stuff. Some of you are taking the time to learn, this is specific, gardening, how to grow vegetables and herbs, homestead. Some of you, your ancestors, you pass down the touch to you, okay? Some of you know what that means and they want you to get to work. Some of them, a lot of you are looking for the recipes or what to plant, when, all of that. And they're telling me that the knowledge and the information they're going to give you will start to come in the more you start to move your hands and work with the things that you already know. As you begin to plant and do the things that you've already been taught, they're going to continue to give you more. Some of you are going to begin to make herbal teas, tinctures, creams, and ointments. Some of you had family members that did this in the past. Some of you may have had a great aunt, great aunt, but I'll keep hearing aunt-like figure in your life. Some of you will be, I did mention going back to school. Some of you specifically will be getting your PhD and doing research in biogenetics, bioengineering. I know, very specific. Those of you who pick card number 3, we have Hex doing work on you. So this lets me know that those of you that, we'll start with those of you who practice, that are in ATRs, spiritual communities, and or groups, that somebody could be playing in your face, somebody could be working you, somebody could be trying to cause confusion, somebody sees where you're going and they're trying to cause chaos, cause you to be off balance. And some of y'all, the Hex, plain and simple, is you. You've been told to cleanse. You've been told to get rid of those, to stop talking to those friends who drain your energy. You've been told to not talk to your mama or your daddy no more, and to remove yourself from them codependent relationships. You've been told to stop letting your cousin borrow money because they're not going to give it back, and now you short on rent. Some of you are hexing yourselves by constantly making decisions that keep putting you in dire straits and helping those who are undeserving. Some of y'all, your ancestors want to knock you upside your head, because some of you keep opening yourselves up to a sexual energy that you need to cut yourself off from. Okay, so now we're going to move on to, I'm going to get my deck and see what messages we have. I sat down one day at my ancestor altar a few years ago. I was like, just give me some. First, I used them for myself, and then it got bigger, and I started using it for my clients. And now I'm going to use it for you guys, too. So let's see what messages come out, and then we will wrap this thing up. Okay. I appreciate you joining me, Cancers, and spending your time with me. I value your time because you guys are so giving and so loving and so caring. And you oftentimes put people, so many people, before you put yourselves. And I really hope this is a season of no for you guys, and a season of setting boundaries with others and not feeling guilty, okay? Some of you are going through grief. Some of you are experiencing loss. And it is okay for you to take that time for yourself. Everybody grieves differently. Nobody can tell you how to grieve. Nobody can tell you you're wrong for how you grieve. That is a personal thing, and it's in a private. It is a personal and oftentimes a private journey that one needs to go through. And no one's journey is the same. Okay. Let's see what messages we have. Okay, first of all, we're not just going to be throwing and having me get up and stuff to get cards. Okay? I think I'm getting ready to stop there, because listen, y'all, a whole bunch of cards then came out. I was not trying to get up. Lord Jesus. Lord help me, y'all. Okay. Where we gonna stop? First thing we have, back no hope. We talked about that in love readings. Daydreaming, wonder what my life will be. We talked about that in finances and career and astrology. Faith, habits. We have speak up. Your silence is the cause of your pain. One of my favorites. Try Jesus, because I throw hands. But do you love yourself? Cancers sometimes suffer from self-love so much because we give it so much to each other. So we don't have much left for ourselves. Ain't no sunshine. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away. I do not sing. I just hum. And I sung in the choir, child. I can hold a note. Don't judge me. So some of you are leaving people's lives and they are not going to be happy, baby. Y'all taking your sunshine with you, huh? We have toxic person, place, or thing, relationships, environment, bad thoughts, or habits. Okay. Some of y'all are dealing with some toxic things. We talked about that. Chaser. Some of you are the chaser, or some of you are being chased. But either way, it can be a toxic cycle. Forgive, don't forget. Some of you need to forgive people, but don't forget. Okay, sometimes you forgive people and then you treat them. Sometimes you forget. You know what I'm saying? In the act of love of forgiving, your actions towards them seem as though you have forgotten what they've done. No, still treat them accordingly, but forgive. You got to treat them accordingly. You can see. We have invest in yourself. You don't owe anyone an explanation. Okay. And then we have lying ass mofo. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we have being strong is not a badge of honor. Superheroes cry too. So again, Cancers, thank you for joining me. I hope to soon do you guys another Cancer reading, probably a monthly. And I do hope to do a pick a card. Every year, my second mother gives me a word of the year, and this year is pivot. So I was thinking about doing a pick a card reading regarding what pivot should we be making in our life right now? How should we be pivoting in our lives right now? So if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And if anything resonated, please drop a pink heart in the comments. I would love to hear about it. Until next time, bye, Cancers.